Hello friends, James Stevenson back with another episode of Who's Hatin' Hard on Tesla Today? You know, sometimes when I reply to one of the Tesla haters, I get another one in the replies trying to, give me a few shoves in the chest, trying to see if they can get a rise out of James Stevenson as I talk about myself in the third person like an important person would. And check in with my co-host Loki, who is curled up in bed sleeping. I'll share my desktop with you and show you one such example. In my previous Who's Hatin' Hard on Tesla Today video, we featured Fly4Dat, who is no newbie in the TSLAQ world. He's been around for a long time, claiming Tesla was going bankrupt, and it was just a matter of time before Tesla went bankrupt because there was no demand and the growth story was over, etc. This back in 2018, 2019, he was saying this, right? And he's still saying today Tesla's a huge fraud, and they're either going to go bankrupt. Well, I think he is still saying Tesla's going to go bankrupt. It's crazy, but he's still saying it. Which I guess you can say when you're an anonymous account, right? What does he care what anybody thinks of Fly4Dat? That's not a real person's name. Nobody can associate that with him in his daily life, right? So one such reply came further down that thread. We talked about these in a previous video, so go check that one out first if you want my thoughts on those tweets. The reply here came from Bill Wen, whose description is Bill, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, who replied, "James has grown a lot on me. Thanks, Bill. I used to think he was a TSLAQ plant." I had a good chuckle over that one. I wonder what about all my tweets over the years could have led you to think I was a TSLAQ plant. But he has been the most on point for months now among the ones I follow. Handles the haters with ease. Thank you, Bill. And Altai Pazyryk replied to it, "Hatin' hard on James Stevenson today," is what he's doing. Saying, how is James doing handling Tesla's declining margins, multiple federal investigations, and delivery misses? All right, so he's starting off hating hard on Tesla. I replied, any other pro tips to share, Altai? I dug up one of his old tweets here. Now, he hasn't been around for a very long time, so I couldn't find tweets from back in this neck of the woods from Altai. I don't think he's been following Tesla for that long. But when Tesla was trading at or near the lowest values it's been available for in the past 3 years, Altai Pazyryk said, pro tip, don't invest in cyclical auto stocks, of which Tesla is an example, on the cusp of a recession. He said that about 2 weeks into January, so Tesla would have been trading at maybe $120 a share. So Tesla stock has appreciated in value by, 80% in the less than a year following this tweet. Thought that was pretty funny to leave for him. And he said, yes, keep buying Tesla, hashtag Tesla if you dare. Or, are you all hat no cattle, James? So what this guy wants to know is, hey, James, do you own any Tesla stock? He hasn't been following me for long. So I replied, I did most of my buying before 2019 and posted as my proof of that the Wall Street Journal article featuring me and Tasha Keeney and Galileo Russell in 2018, which published how many shares I owned back then. It was 169 shares of Tesla. At the time, in August of 2018, of course, Tesla stock has split 15 for 1 since then in total. After a 5 for 1 split and a 3 for 1 split, you have to multiply those to get the share count adjustment for splits. And Altai replied to me, so, like Kathy Wood, you refuse to buy at these levels. Probably wise. So Altai is getting all of his exercise jumping to wrong conclusions. I replied, I still buy more when I can, with a screenshot from my brokerage account where my most recent purchase of Tesla shares was on October 23rd. I bought at $211.69. $211.69 is the most recent price at which I have purchased Tesla shares. What did he have to say about that? He had nothing to say about that because he was out of talking points at that juncture in the conversation. And with that, I will check back in with Loki. That's who's Hatin Hard on Tesla today. I'll hit the sizzle one more time. It was Altai Pazyryk this time. And if you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to click the like button. You can subscribe to me on YouTube for free over here if you want, but thank you to everyone who supports me on Patreon for $4.20 a month or on X for 69 cents per week. Thank you very much, and a special thank you to my executive producers, Kathy Kitchler and Rebellionaire.com, and I'll see you in the next one.